Welcome back. So a great comeback for Ayrton Senna, who wins the day and the 1988 championship. He stalled on the grid and sat in 14th place on the very first lap, but fought his way back with a courageous display of driving skill and determination to take the lead from Alain Prost, who, despite losing his front-running position, continued to challenge Senna, at times moving to within a second of his teammate, but unable to overtake the Brazilian. And standing by to speak with our Japanese television hosts is the new world champion, Ayrton Senna, and Alain Prost.
Ayrton, congratulations on winning the first World Championship. How do you feel now?
Well, of course, I feel great. I still cannot believe it's over. It's been a long season, I think, for me and for Alan, and it's been amazing fighting between us. A lot of pressure on both of us, and although we always try to minimize the pressure to make it less painful, it's impossible, and it was very hard, and I still cannot believe it's finished.
Well, when you made a dreadful start, what did you think? I mean, how did you feel?
Well, I felt as bad as I'm feeling good now, because it was the only start I missed the whole year, and was the most important one. And and when I dropped the clutch, the engine cut, and I got going again, then the engine cut again, then I got going again. So I lost so much. I was worried with the accident. I was lucky for the engine to restart again. And then I thought, yeah, this is over. I'm gonna have to drive as hard as I can, but it's impossible to catch Alan because he was first. And then start to find my rhythm and start to go quicker and quicker and quicker, and then some drizzle come, so everybody's slow, and that helped me. When the track got very slippery and everybody had to slow down, I caught up a lot. And then from there on was a big fight. I was pushing Alan behind, and then I got through, and then he was pushing from behind. Then the back markers are great. So difficult with them. Very hard to overtake the people, especially in a race like this when everybody knows myself and Alan are fighting for the championship. I thought people would be nicer, you know, to let the thing go through more between me and him without interfering. But people just don't give way. They just stay on the line. It doesn't matter. And this is not professional.
Well, how do you celebrate? Do you want to go back to Brazil before Adelaide?
I would like very much, but unfortunately Brazil is too far away. And for me to go back to Brazil and then go back to Australia, I won't do a good race in Australia then, because physically I'll be dead. So Australia is still going, and it's going to be another great fight between me and him, with less pressure this time because the championship is over. But he's going to try to win there, I'm sure, and I'm going to. And as long as we have a good car, let's hope we finish the season with a great win.
Well, then, well, you must be disappointed.
I'm not disappointed by the championship, because as I said, it was the target of the season, but Ayrton was very strong, very motivated, and I knew it was very difficult. What I'm more disappointed today is the way the race has gone, because I had a good opportunity when Ayrton missed a start, and I controlled the race. I tried to get some fuel, you know, not to spend too much, and then I had some traffic, and also a gearbox problem. I missed maybe one gear every 2 or 3 laps. It was a lot, and especially first, second to third. And then the traffic, as Ayrton said, I'm very frustrated, and it was very disappointing to realize that I lost maybe 8 seconds in 2 laps compared to Ayrton, and he overtook me when I had traffic. Otherwise, nothing to say. It reflects the season. Very close during the race. Maybe a little bit quicker for me in the race, just a little bit. He is quicker in qualifying, but he is pushing even harder in the race conditions, especially in traffic. And it deserved to be world champion. So, as he said also, we had a lot of pressure. The last 2 or 3 races were very difficult for us. A lot of pressure from the media, from everybody. So now it's over, and I think the last race and also next season will be a little bit better.
Now, overshadowed by Senna's great season is the year-long driving brilliance of Alain Prost, the world drivers' champion in '85 and '86, who has racked up 6 wins so far this year, but having the misfortune of going up against Senna in a year when he would simply not be denied. Of course, this season has amounted to a two-horse race with the turbocharged dominance of the McLaren team, but this race marks the second last appearance of turbocharged engines, and next year all the cars will be of the normally aspirated variety, and the gap between the Formula One haves and the have-nots should be closer for the 1989 season, with 41 cars vying for spots on the Grand Prix circuit. Be sure to join us in 2 weeks, November 13th, when we go to the land down under for the last race of the Formula One season at the Australian Grand Prix. I'm Ken Daniels, and for everyone here at Sports Weekend, have a great day and a safe and happy Halloween. So long, everyone. As we see the Brazilian flags in evidence even in Japan. Ayrton Senna receiving 2 trophies on this day, one for winning the Grand Prix of Japan, the other for being the 1988 Formula One champion. It's Halloween, but he's not masquerading as anybody but the world's best Formula One driver. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time for the Australian Grand Prix. Sports Weekend, a presentation of CBC Television Sports.